I'm Kristal Hart, and welcome to the Kristal Hart Show. We are at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, where Shakur Stevenson will be going up against Robson Conceicao. That's Friday, September 23rd. Once again, here at the Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey. It's for Shakur Stevenson's WBO and WBC junior lightweight titles. Also on the undercard, we have Keyshawn going up against Omar Tienda. That is 8 rounds, lightweights, all here, Prudential Center. It'll be broadcast live on ESPN. We also have Bruce Carrington, Jawhide Tucker, many, many more, and that's on ESPN+. Here at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, Robson Conceicao. First of all, tell us how you feel about this opportunity to fight here, Shakur Stevenson, in his hometown.
Como é que tu te sentes com esta oportunidade de lutar contra o Shakur Stevenson aqui na sua terra natal?
Bom, é uma oportunidade muito grande de minha vida, né, que com certeza eu me preparei bastante, me dediquei uma vida inteira e será uma grande oportunidade de mostrar que o porquê eu serei e posso ser campeão mundial, não importa onde.
It's a great opportunity. It's an opportunity that I've trained all my life for, and it's a great opportunity for me to prove the world that I can be the next world champion, doesn't matter where.
Now let's talk a little bit about your training, where you trained at, and who you sparred with, and maybe what's special about this fight with Shakur.
Vamos falar um pouco daquilo que foi o teu treino, onde é que fizeste o sparring, com quem é que te preparaste e o que é que vai ser tão especial relativamente a esta oportunidade aqui deste combate com o Shakur.
Bom, minha preparação começou há 3 meses atrás, né? Eu sou um típico atleta que nunca para de treinar, mas especialmente para essa luta, há 3 meses atrás eu comecei a me preparar em Salvador, Bahia, na Academia Champion, onde há 1 mês atrás eu vim para Las Vegas para dar continuidade e finalizar o treino em Las Vegas. E essa será uma grande luta muito especial, onde eu mostrarei que eu fui campeão mundial diante do Oscar Valdez e agora estou defendendo o título mundial na casa do campeão Shakur Stevenson.
So this training started 3 months ago in Salvador da Bahia, Academia Champions Academy, no? In an academy, it's called Champions Academy there, the gym. A month ago, we came to Las Vegas to practice from there. And he's saying that this opportunity is an opportunity that he has to prove that he should have been the world champion when he fought Oscar Valdez, but now he's going to prove that he deserves a title.
Now, bringing up Oscar Valdez, what did you take from that fight, and do you feel that there's a pressure on now to maybe do a knockout on this fight?
Falando desse combate com o Oscar Valdez, achas que estás a sentir uma pressão acrescida para esta luta e achas que vais ter de nocautear o Shakur Stevenson para provar que realmente és o campeão?
Bom, diante do Oscar Valdez, não só eu, mas o mundo viu, os próprios mexicanos que eram fãs dele se tornaram-se meus fãs, e eu acredito que a comissão daqui não é a mesma que ocorreu lá onde eu lutei contra o Oscar Valdez. Eu creio que a arbitragem aqui, os juízes trabalham de forma correta, de forma justa, e com certeza de lá de cima sairá o melhor.
He's saying that everybody, it wasn't only him, the world got to see that he was the best. Even Oscar Valdez fans became his fans, and he believes that the referees that are going to be in this fight will do a better job, and he's going to be the next champion.
As we start to end this, Shakur Stevenson, is there a little grudge match? Were you victorious over him in the amateur, the Olympics? The Olympics, was it correct? Is that correct?
Ela está perguntando naquele combate do Shakur Stevenson nos Olímpicos, ela está com um pouco na dúvida quando se defrontaram aqui naquele grudge match tu e o Shakur, como é que é à luz dos Jogos Olímpicos, quem é que achas que é o campeão que tem mais vantagem?
Bom, contra o Shakur Stevenson, eu não lutei com ele na Rio 2016 porque éramos categorias diferentes. Fiz um treino com ele, um treino normal, não senti muita diferença. Então, para mim foi muito tranquilo. Agora vamos lutar o cinturão mundial. Então, eu vejo uma luta muito bem casada e com certeza de lá de cima sairá o melhor.
You think because they were in different weight classes, they didn't get to fight in the Olympics, but they trained. He felt that the train was pretty normal. But now that they're going to be fighting at the same weight class, so he feels that there will only be one that they'll win this fight, and that's the best one, and that's Robson Conceicao.
Okay. With us, Shakur Stevenson, and we are here in Newark, New Jersey, in his hometown. I know you've been asked this a million times, so it's going to be hard to keep it fresh, but how do you feel about this opportunity of fighting in your hometown?
I'm really trying to stay focused on the fight. I feel like even though it's in my hometown, it's just another fight at the end of the day. It's like me going in the gym when I work, it's just another day in the office. So that's how I'm looking at it. I'm not even looking at the hometown and the hometown advantage that I got or however it go. I'm just focused on the fight.
Well, tell us a little bit about where you trained and your training camp. I know from following you on Facebook, sometimes you painted a picture that it also got very lonely there, and you sort of wanted to see your family. So tell us a little bit about what happened with your training.
I actually did my training camp in Houston, and training camp is always lonely at the end of the day. You're going away from your family and you're not around them. You're spending more time in the gym, and everything is focused on the task at hand. So you don't get to spend quality time with your family. I just had a daughter. I ain't get to spend that much quality time with her. So after this, I'm gonna make sure that I do that. But that's training camp. You sacrifices what's gonna get me to where I gotta go.
And Robson has only lost, his only fight loss was to the Oscar Valdez, somebody who, you recently fought. Tell me what you feel you need to do on this fight. Do you feel any extra pressure for a knockout or?
Nah, ain't no pressure for a knockout. I ain't thinking about a knockout. I'm thinking about just going there and beating him up. So if the knockout comes, it comes. I'm not going in there. When people go in there and search for the knockouts, that's when they have bad performances, and I don't plan on having bad performances. So.
And was your grandfather, Wally Moses, with you this whole time?
Yeah, for sure. He always with me.
He's always with you? And what are some of the advantages and disadvantages of having a family member on your team?
Ain't no disadvantage. Once you get once you get older, it's easier to deal with, like having a family member as your coach. So it become a lot easier once you like mature and you understand the way that they think.
And he's sitting right next to you. So do you want to say a few words yourself about how this camp went and how pleased you are with it?
Well, like I was saying earlier, he done exceptionally well at this camp. So it was to the point where I started calling him the Razor, and everybody say, why you calling him the Razor? Because he was carving everybody up. So, I'm really excited about his performance, and, his preparation went really well. So, like you said, his maturization is going. He really feels confident in himself, as we know, as well as he should be, because he puts in the work to do it. So he's well ready prepared.
How many years have you been together?
All his life.
The whole time, huh?
Yes.
Okay, anything special, anyone special you sparred with?
We tried to find somebody special, but we just couldn't, And, we fought these guys and were undefeated, and everything was the same, I think, in terms of his preparation and his skill level, I think it's better than the last fight that we fought.
Okay, so we have a lot to look forward to. And why don't you just say, I know yesterday you were with a lot of your fans at the gym where you started out from. So say a shout out to everyone.
That's not the gym I started out from, but
or one of the community centers.
Yeah, it was cool. I hope everybody support me and keep supporting me.
What's this mean to you to be here at the Prudential Center, Newark, New Jersey? Shakur putting his titles on the line, and you get to show up right before he does.
Man, our talent is extraordinary, and we both get to show our talent back to back. And just like I said last time in Vegas when I fought with them, the fans are going to be the winners at the end of the night, and that's definitely what happened. And we definitely looking forward to just giving the fans what they came out to pay for.
Love it. Omar, I want to come over to you. Gardy, you're going to, oh no, we got a translator right here. Thank you. Welcome to New Jersey. What does this opportunity mean to you to be fighting on ESPN?
Bienvenido a Nueva Jersey. ¿Qué siente pelear aquí en ESPN, Omar?
Primero que nada, gracias a todos, gracias a ti por estar con todos ustedes, gracias a todos los involucrados en permitir mi regreso en esta parte. Tenemos tiempo de no estar en el extranjero, han venido sucediendo diferentes cosas, pero muy contentos y felices de estar en un gran evento y en un co-main event de esta clase, como lo es con Shakur Stevenson, o qué clase de peleador, emocionado, feliz y contento de venir a hacer nuestro trabajo y disfrutar, que es al máximo.
Well, that's a lot. So thank you all for being here. Thanks to the city for having me here again. Thank you for having me on this interview. And well, I'm very excited to be here on Shakur Stevenson's fight. I'm the co-main event, and I feel there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of good boxing right now here. So I'm just happy to be back here and fight again in the United States.
He spent part of camp in Guadalupe and then the last 3 weeks in Las Vegas. What is he going to bring to the ring Friday night that possibly Keyshawn hasn't seen before?
Estuviste en Guadalupe haciendo campamento al principio y estuviste las últimas semanas en Las Vegas. ¿Qué crees que puedas traer que no haya visto antes, Keyshawn?
Pues primero que nada, digo, es disfrutar y llevar todo al máximo. ¿Qué traemos de diferente? Pues obviamente experiencia, traemos mejor trabajo, más fortaleza y pues grandes sorpresas para toda la noche.
So first of all, a lot of experience and joy. I'm going to enjoy this fight. That's the best thing I'm going to do right now. And well, a lot of surprises for Keyshawn. I have a lot of surprises, so I'm just going to keep them right now.
We do have some special guests in the building who would like to come up before we get to the fighters. Dylan Wanagale, the Vice President of Sports Properties and Special Events here at the Prudential Center. Midi Baraka, the Chief of Staff for Mayor Raz Baraka, City of Newark, is here as well. And Dr. Courtney Johnson, the Principal of Quittenham Street Elementary, and Roger Leone, the Superintendent, are also here as well. Why don't you all come up? I know you have a few words that you would like to say. Dylan Wanagale, please take the floor.
Thank you, Mark. That's good? Yeah. Thank you, Mark. On behalf of our managing partners, Josh Harris and David Blitzer, our CEO, Tad Brown, our president, Jake Reynolds, our EVP of Programming, Sean Seda, and everyone here at Harris Blitzer Sports and Entertainment and Prudential Center, we want to sincerely thank our partners at Top Rank, led by founder, CEO, and International Boxing Hall of Famer Bob Arum, for delivering, and his world-class staff, for delivering the first World Championship boxing event to Prudential Center for the first time since 2017. Thank you very much. We'd also like to thank ESPN for their continued support of boxing, and they have a great staff to work with on every event. What does this mean for our venue? For our venue to provide this center stage platform to Newark's hometown hero, Shakur Stevenson, to defend his lineal world championship belts in front of his fans, his community. It simply means everything to us. So thank you, everyone, once again. Also, Newark does have a proud Brazilian community, and they will be out en masse to support their own Robson Conceicao. On the heels of recently hosting the iconic MTV Video Music Awards, as well as 7 consecutive sold-out concerts, this is the 15th year of Prudential Center, and this is the 40th year of New Jersey Devils hockey. We're thrilled that ESPN will deliver a global audience once again for the city of Newark and the great state of New Jersey. This live events business essentially is about creating memories. If you would like the memory of goosebumps like golf balls, high-fiving a perfect stranger next to you, you'll want to be here on Friday night. Tickets are going fast. I want to wish all the fighters on this tremendous card the best of luck. It's a massive undercard, as you just saw. Yes, sir. This is going to be an electrifying night of professional boxing. We'll see you all here Friday night. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. Mini Baraka, Chief of Staff for the Mayor, Roz Baraka, City of Newark. Dylan, can I grab that microphone, please? Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to invite the council up with me, Council President, because the mayor couldn't be here. I had to stand in for the mayor. My name is Amidi Baraka Jr., Chief of Staff to the mayor, and we just want to present Shakur Stevenson with this proclamation from your hometown of the city of Newark. It's an honor and a privilege to be up here with you, my brother, and you're a role model for a lot of the youth in this city. So I just want to say thank you. It's a proclamation on behalf of the mayor and the entire city council.
Thank you, too.
That is Shakur Stevenson Day, September 21st, 2022. That's unbelievable.
Official day.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, guys, why don't you come right up front here for a picture? Right up front here. Right in the middle. Now I'd like to welcome Dr. Courtney Johnson, principal of Quitnam Street Elementary. Come on up. Some very special young guests. Why don't you come right up front here?
Good morning. Joining me on the stage is Superintendent Roger Leone. It is an honor to share this experience with our students. As an alumnus of Quitman Street School, Shakur Stevenson, your commitment, your dedication, not only to Quitman Street School, but to the community at large is inspiring. And we look forward to joining you on Friday, right, with our students. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Jaquim Wallace and as well as Tamia Vargas, who will present our Quitman Street School shirt to no other than Shakur Stevenson. If you could join us at this time.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage Bob Arum to join us for our press conference. Thank you, everybody, tuning in for your patience. Shakur, I want to start with you. Obviously, a couple of unexpected things there this morning. You got a day named after you from the city of Newark. What does that mean to you?
It means everything to me. I appreciate the support from Newark. I'm turned up. I put in the work, and honestly, I'm just ready to fight, man.
Robson, I'm going to ask you as well. We have a translator for you. Obviously, Shakur is from Newark, but Newark has a huge Brazilian community. What has the reception been like for you this week?
Robson, Shakur é natural de Newark, mas Newark também tem uma grande comunidade brasileira. Como é que foi essa recepção e como é que te sentes?
Bom, chegar aqui para mim foi muito motivante, né, de ter essa recepção maravilhosa da torcida brasileira aqui presente. Ele está na casa dele, mas eu também estou muito bem representado por todos os brasileiros que moram aqui.
Well, it was very touching for me to feel this warmth from my community. Yes, I understand that Shakur is native, but I also feel right at home and I feel really well represented as well.
Bob, welcome to the stage. Two incredible fighters who I know you're incredibly passionate about take center stage Friday night. Talk about this fight for you and what it means to the company.
As far as we're concerned at Top Rank, this is what it's all about. Shakur and Robson had their first professional fights with Top Rank. Now they're fighting for a world title on the big stage with millions of people watching on television and throughout the world. You saw previously all these young men who were fighting on the undercard fights. They will soon take their place on this kind of stage, fighting in main events. This is what boxing should be. This is why at the age of 90, which I became in December, I'm still around doing it. Because nothing can be as satisfying as taking young men and bringing them to prominence in their chosen profession. And in Shakur and Robson, we have two class acts, two wonderful, wonderful boxers who will put on a tremendous performance on Friday night. And I want to thank the Prudential Center. This is really incredible. I know they designed this weather for us. I mean, nothing could be nicer. And it's going to be a great night on Friday night. I want to advise everybody to come early so they can see all of this talent in the ring from the first fight until the main event. It's going to be a terrific, terrific night of boxing.
It's going to be an incredible main event. Champ, 2 belts on the line in your backyard. Do you feel a little bit of added pressure because we're fighting in your hometown?
Nah, I don't really care about that. I ain't too much focused on the pressure. I'm really focused on putting in the work come Friday night. I'm just ready to fight at the end of the day. So all I could think about is fighting, performing, and that's everything that's on my mind right now.
Every time we sit down like this, it's always the case with you. Your big smile comes out, and you're just excited to get into the ring, and you're all business. How was camp in Houston before coming home?
I think this has been one of my best camps. Like, I feel like my last 2 fights been my best performances, but I think this camp been my best camp. So I think that this fight might even be better than my last 2 performances. So I think that we're going to go in there and we're going to beat them up.
I'm going to go at it. For Robson, how excited are you, and what does this opportunity mean to be fighting for 2 titles Friday night?
Robson, como é que tu te sentes? Quão motivado estás? E o que é que representa esta oportunidade de estás a lutar por 2 títulos esta próxima sexta-feira?
Bom, eu me sinto muito motivado, determinado para essa luta. Trabalhei bastante, me dediquei uma vida inteira e essa é uma grande oportunidade. Tipicamente ele estará lutando contra um campeão, porque o mundo viu, todos viu minha vitória diante do Oscar Valdez e hoje ele não vai estar defendendo 2 cinturões, e sim um, porque eu sou um campeão sem coroa.
Well, I'm very motivated. I trained all my life for this moment. The world was able to see that I was better than Oscar Valdez. I should have won, so he's not really defending 2 titles because actually one should have been mine. I'm just a champion without the crown, and I'm ready for Friday night.
I want to bring that up because a lot of people do believe that, you edged him out in that fight. Obviously, the decision didn't go his way. But what can he take from the Valdez fight and then obviously the big win over Martinez? Those past 2 fights, what have they done for him to prepare him for Friday night?
As 2 lutas que tu tiveste, tanto com o Martinez, mas com o Valdez, que grandes lições é que tu podes ter tirado dessas 2 lutas e o que é que podes trazer dessas lutas para esta sexta-feira?
Bom, dois grandes atletas, né? Valdez tinha o meu respeito antes do doping, depois não mais. O Martinez, um atleta também com grande potencial. Foi uma luta muito mais difícil do que contra o próprio Oscar Valdez. Uma semana antes eu estava de Covid e mesmo assim consegui ir lá e fazer aquele grande espetáculo diante do Martinez. E na sexta-feira eu estarei pronto para lutar contra o Stevenson.
Well, Martinez, I actually had respect for both. After what happened with Valdez, I kind of lost my respect for him. Martinez, I think it was great. Actually, a week before I had COVID, and I still went there, and I showed a great boxing. So from those 2 fights, I mean, I'm just very confident that I'm ready for this Friday, and it's going to be a great match.
Shakur, hearing those comments about, the Valdez fight, does he present any challenges that you think will be out of the norm? Any surprises you think coming your way Friday night?
I mean, he's a good fighter at the end of the day, but I think he lost to Valdez. I feel like if you left it in the judges' hands, you lost. So I fought Valdez. I beat the shit out of him. So at the end of the day, I don't got no excuses to keep talking about he got COVID or something before his last fight. All I'm hearing is excuses at the end of the day. I'm ready to fight. Tell him don't have no excuses Friday night. I'm ready to beat him up.
You said he left it in the judges' hands with the Valdez fight. Do you plan on not leaving it in the judges' hands Friday night?
I don't leave no fights in the judges' hands. I take everything I go in there and I take everything that I go get.
Robson, I'm going to come back over to you. He just said that he doesn't plan on leaving it in the judge's hands. What do you plan on doing Friday night?
Basicamente o que ele disse foi, ele também lutou contra o Valdez e ele ganhou, portanto acha que tu estás a vir mais com desculpas do que outra coisa. O que ele quer é que não tenhas desculpa esta sexta-feira, porque ele está pronto para ganhar. Portanto, o que é que tu tens a dizer sobre isso?
Bom, ele é um atleta jovem, com muita determinação, um pouco emocionado, fala um pouco demais, né? Mas quem tem suas bocas, fala o que quer. Ele tem até meu respeito e minha admiração, mas infelizmente para ele lá de cima do ringue só vai poder sair um campeão. E nunca subestime um homem com vontade e gana de vitória. E esse homem sou eu. Da jaula só vai poder sair um campeão. E esse campeão com certeza será eu. Nunca me subestime.
Shakur is someone that I really respect. He's a great athlete. Young, I can tell that he's young and he's probably overly excited and he speaks a little bit too much. And this coming Friday, there will only be one champ, and that champ is me.
Champ, you want to respond? He thinks you speak too much, and on Friday night, he's going to have the belts.
He too old. If I'm young, he old.
Bob, how do you feel about that? He just told him that Robson's too old.
Age is just a number.
I think we're going to end it right there.
And that's why Bob promoting.
Next up is the weigh-in where Shakur Stevenson missed the 130-pound weight limit by 1.6 pounds and was stripped of his WBC and WBO world titles. Robson Conceicao is now eligible to win the titles with a victory, and if Stevenson wins, these titles will become vacant. And now we move to Fight Night at the Prudential Center, where in the co-main event, lightweight Keyshawn, the businessman Davis, was victorious over Mexican veteran Omar Tienda by 5th round TKO. And in the main event, Shakur Stevenson defeats Robson Conceicao by unanimous decision and plans to move up to 135 pounds. And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from the Prudential Center here in Newark, New Jersey. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.